A DEX, or decentralized exchange, is a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency marketplace, whereas a swap refers to the process of exchanging one cryptocurrency for another. So, what exactly is the difference between them? Disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. The video is for informational and educational purposes only. Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Trends. In today's video, we'll talk about the difference between swap and DEX, or decentralized exchange. So, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. So, without further ado, let's get into it. What is decentralized exchange, or DEX? People are able to trade their digital assets on a platform that is both secure and transparent thanks to the decentralized exchange that is founded on blockchain technology. This eliminates the need for any intermediaries. DEXs are distinguished by the fact that they facilitate the trading of virtually all available coins, in addition to having the key characteristics of a centralized exchange. Traders no longer need to be concerned about limited coin listing in DEXs as a result of this development. In centralized exchanges, third parties manage the funds and ensure the safety of the transactions in a manner comparable to that of banks and stock exchanges. DEXs remove the need for these third parties by replacing their functions with self-executing smart contracts, which also helps to streamline the exchange process. How does decentralized exchange work? Multiple iterations have contributed to the development of decentralized exchanges. Decentralized exchanges of the first generation used order books, which functioned in a manner analogous to that of centralized exchanges and stock markets. However, the most recent generation of decentralized exchanges uses a novel mechanism known as the automated market maker. To acquire additional knowledge, let's investigate both approaches. Order book method. The order book is used to manage the purchasing and selling of assets by compiling and maintaining open orders. If an individual is interested in purchasing a certain asset, he is required to provide the smart contract with an estimate of the item's price. The assets are exchanged, and the buyer receives the asset that he was willing to buy after the smart contract locates someone whose request is similar to the buyer's. However, in order for a person to sell their assets, they must first submit the assets to the smart contract and then wait until the contract identifies buyers who are interested in purchasing the assets that are being considered. In any case, he has the option of looking through the order book, finding a buyer who is willing to accept his terms, and then finishing the procedure. Order books are of two types. Number 1, on-chain order book. The nodes that make up an on-chain order-based decentralized exchange are responsible for maintaining all of the open orders. Miners are required to validate each transaction while using this method. Number 2, off-chain order book. The off-chain order-based decentralized exchange, in contrast to the on-chain version, requires a centralized entity in order to host the records of the transactions. On the other hand, transactions are carried out through a decentralized peer-to-peer network. Therefore, decentralized exchanges that use off-chain order books can be considered to be semi-decentralized. Even though many DEXs employ the order book technique, it has a few drawbacks, including the requirement that assets be deposited before the trade is started and the reliance on a centralized authority. This aspect once more contributes to the success of decentralized exchanges in maintaining their momentum. Automated Market Maker Method, or AMM. The automated market maker method is employed by well-known decentralized platforms such as Uniswap and SushiSwap. It addresses the traditional order book method's liquidity issue while also providing numerous other advantages. Traders do not require a third party to agree to their transaction terms while using AMM. Traders on AMM-based exchanges do not have to wait long to discover matching trades. Instead, they can make quick trades by pooling money that execute deals automatically based on particular conditions. The AMM trading pool is a liquidity pool that operates on the demand and supply premise. When a trader purchases a token, the liquidity pool steadily raises the price of that particular token. When a trader sells a token, the pool steadily lowers its price. As a result, the exchange mechanism becomes completely automated, removing counterparty and security issues. What is a swap? Without the requirement to begin the typical crypto-to-fiat trade or token migration, swap makes it possible for two non-native tokens to be instantly exchanged across two different blockchain protocols. Users are granted the ability to exchange tokens straight from either the official private key wallet or the trading account. The use of an in-wallet exchange provides traders with a number of advantages, including non-custodial trading, on-chain exchange, quicker transactions, and the elimination of network fees. Other reasons to use swap technology: quickly swap to the growing asset, shift to any stablecoin from a volatile asset, hedge against risks. How does swap work? Swap makes it possible to trade one cryptocurrency for another in a smooth manner, without the need for any intermediaries. Users are not required to follow the conventional procedure, which entails first changing their local currencies to fiat money and then purchasing the selected cryptocurrency. Converting tokens to traditional money, like dollars or euros, requires a lot of time and effort from consumers. Exchanges, wallets, and other blockchain-oriented trading platforms started offering the swap option after taking note of these concerns. Any native token can be traded in for a different type of token on an exchange platform that supports swaps. This can be done directly from the official cryptocurrency wallet. This information is sufficient to carry out swaps and exchange tokens originating from a different blockchain. Users are required to add the total amount for which the exchange is to be done, as well as the preferred trading pair before the swap can be performed. In a word, swapping services enable users to conduct trades of tokens or digital assets in a manner that is uncomplicated, quick, low cost, and safe. Some of them even improve their usefulness by providing cross-chain exchanges. Discover everything there is to know about cross-chain swaps right here. Comparison: DEX versus swap. Decentralized exchange, or DEXs. Regulation: makes use of the technology of smart contracts and has no central controlling body. Security: DEXs provide a high level of security since each transaction is checked by a team of knowledgeable validators. Popularity: they are gaining a larger user base and are becoming more noticeable than centralized exchanges. Fees: it does not charge any commission or transaction fees, making it an economical option. Swap. Regulation: similar to a decentralized exchange, swaps are unregulated by anybody other than the smart contracts that govern them. Security: the security of swaps is comparable to that of decentralized exchanges. Popularity: the swap technique is extremely popular among market participants. Fees: there are no network fees associated with the swapping of trading accounts. Fees are associated with the transfer of funds from a private key wallet to a trading account or from one private key wallet to another private key wallet. Conclusion: these exchanges, including the decentralized exchange and the swap, each have their own set of benefits and drawbacks. Decentralized exchanges, for instance, provide for greater transparency, and swaps make it possible to exchange tokens in a timely manner. DEX and swap are different platforms, but they share the objective of maximizing customer pleasure while simultaneously fostering the growth of virtual trading. Depending on your needs, you can use either one. So, do you prefer a decentralized exchange or a swap? If so, why? Please let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below, as it would help others when trading. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. I hope you liked this video. If so, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.